guys, Gvids here. Today's episode, I'm going to show you guys a brand new spot where we can do some carcass fishing. So for this, you are going to want to come to this exact location right here. And you're going to want to come to this point. Now once you make it there, you're going to want to have a couple of turkeys, which is 2 turkeys, and a deer if you want. The deer is optional, but 2 turkeys is what you're going to want to bring here. So positioning them can be tricky sometimes. Don't feel bad if you have to do it more than once. I always have to do it more than once, so it's not a big deal. I'm just going to throw that one there, and I always whip out the fishing rod to help the fish spawn in. Definitely helps. If there's not a lot of fish around, the fishing rod definitely brings some more in. So let's go grab this other turkey and let that one just marinate there for a minute. I like to leave them there for a bit, see if anything happens. If you don't see the fish coming towards it, then obviously it's not in a good spot. So you're just going to want to change that up, and I didn't want that thing to roll. Let's try that again. Like I said, usually it takes a few times lifting them up and down, finding the good spot. Now that guy's avoiding my carcass over on that side, so we're going to make an adjustment on there. We're just going to give it a hang. There's tons of fish out there though. So from this spot, we're going to get some steelhead, some largemouth bass, some redfin pickerel, some bluegill. I think there's some sturgeon in here as well. So that one is working right there, but I don't think they're dying, so I am going to make adjustments on that one. And this one over here isn't doing anything either, so let's make an adjustment on this one. Like I said, it definitely takes a few times. So just pick it up and take a few little inch steps and just kind of... Oh, I see a little splash that time. Maybe that should be a better spot. Just walk away and give it a few minutes. This type of fishing does take a little bit of patience, just like real normal fishing. It takes a little bit of time before them to start to come in. As you see, they are starting to work their way in towards that one. But this one, not so much. So let's make another adjustment. Yeah, I don't think they're dying on this one. So let's just move this guy again. Like I said, he was doing alright there, I guess, but I'm still going to adjust him. Bring him over on this spot here. Just because there doesn't look like they're going to be able to pile up very much without them starting to just sit there and not die on us. So we want to make sure they have enough room to come up and die. I'll just leave these guys here for now, but we got a steelhead in there, so that's always a good sign. And once I'm done with all this, guys, I'm actually going to bring you to the butcher's with me, and you can see how much I made from collecting all the fish that I got from this spot. So that way you know it's going to be a good spot. And I also do apologize for the night time. The recording time obviously didn't work out for me this day. But I started doing this, and it started working well for me, so I figured I would just share it now instead of waiting for the daytime like I normally do. But as you see, this one is starting to work better now that we positioned it better. So we'll just leave him be and let that marinate. It takes a few minutes sometimes. I like to keep whipping out the fishing pole though, because it definitely helps. Just do a few casts, whip it out. Change lures, just do whatever you want with it. So as we see, we're just going to let these guys wait around. This guy's kind of doing better. Are they dying though? I don't think they're dying there. We might need to make another adjustment. Oh no, they're dead. We'll just leave it be then. Yeah, that one's in a good spot. So I'm just going to let them hang out here for a minute. Whip out the old pole again. I just kind of get impatient waiting, so I just keep whipping the pole out just for something to do. And sometimes I even do a little circle around the outside of that water there, on the outside of that rock with my horse. Just try to circle them back towards the carcasses. But while we're waiting, we'll might as well throw the deer on here too. You know what? I think I'll just put it where that other, where my first spot was with the turkey over here. because it was kind of working. I'm going to lie it lengthwise though, so the fish can just kind of die up. And so I gave it a little bit of time. Let's just see what we're looking at here. Yeah, we got some largemouth, some steelhead. Those are good money there. Now it's kind of up to you guys if you want to collect the fish as they come up and die, or if you just want to leave them there and pile up. I kind of like leaving them and just pile them up, go and collect them all, fill up my satchel, and then I usually go to the butcher's and kind of end it there. Or if I'm still needing money, I just come back and do it all over again. But I kind of have impatience and I have a little bit of ADD, so I like to change it up. I'll usually do a money making method one little while, and then I'll switch it up and go do some XP, and then come back, do some money making. And I usually do a different money making method every time I do it. So I waited around a little bit more, and looks like some sturgeon is starting to come in. I do apologize for the nighttime though. I'm sure if you guys did this during the day, it'd probably work out a lot better for you, and you'd get a hell of a lot more fish. But for being nighttime, I am collecting a fair amount still. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what we got kicking here. We got rock bass, some redfin pickerel. What do we got? That's a steelhead there. Bluegill. Yeah, there's a wide range of fish here, guys. That's pretty good. I like to see the wide range. Plus, I think we got, oh, another steelhead. Perfect. Some more bass. Yeah, I like that. And what do we got over here? The sturgeon, another steelhead. Looks like some pickerel or whatever. Sweet. Well, the sturgeon's $8 right there, I believe it is. Or $5. I can't remember exactly. I think it's $5. So we're going to throw that up on the horse. So I'm just going to speed through this here. Make it nice and quick. But I'm going to pick all these things up. And then we will make it over to the butcher's there, and I will show you how much I made from collecting all my fish here. And I'm pretty sure I'm at like $0 right now, so this would be kind of a good way to see exactly how much I made from it. So we'll go ahead and finish picking up these guys. Now you can bring your carcasses with you if you plan on doing some more fishing, or you can just sell them and add them to the batch. It's completely up to you. Almost done here picking these guys up, and then we can make it over to the butcher's. Alright, we made it to the butcher's. So I am at $0, so let's see how much I'm going to get from everything. Now the steelheads, those are worth $2.25. Oops, I guess I shouldn't have sold those sockeyes. That's okay, we'll just take a few dollars off the end there for the stuff that I didn't get from our spot. Some chain pickerel, steelheads. And that's another thing too, guys. If you do fill up while you're there, you can just shoot the fish with your varmint rifle, and it actually takes a star off and makes a new category within the satchel there, and you can take another 10 poor ones as well. You don't get as much for them, but you can bring home some extra fish, and you can also make them into flakes. I think you got $4 for the maxed out flakes as well. So just extra tips there to bring in some extra money while you're doing this. And you can go and hunt and do a whole bunch of stuff too. I'm going to go ahead and sell everything else that I've gotten. But what's that? $87 minus about 10. So we made about $75 from those fish. That's not too bad at all. I wasn't there for very long. Anyways guys, I really hope you liked this video and you liked the spot there. If it helped you out at all, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.